Alright everybody, I'm going to do a little video since I couldn't find any on this. I am going to be replacing the rear hatch on my '01 Jeep Cherokee XJ. The reason I'm replacing it is the rust. It's got kind of like a warped bottom to it. Rust is just beat up and it's hard to open. So I found this one on Craigslist. It's in really good shape and it's the same color. But it's a complete set. I have the trim panel over here. I had to rinse it off and clean it. But I wanted to do a quick video of how to replace it because I couldn't find any on YouTube when I was doing my research. So I'm going to do a couple videos here and I'll show you what needs to be done. Right now I just took the screws out for the trim, to get the trim off, as you see around here. So I just got to get this handle off, which takes Torx bits. The rest of these are just Phillip head. Alright, I'll see you in the next clip. Alright, well I got the new door on. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it can be done. A couple hints when you're if you're going to tackle this job yourself is for your wiring harness here. When you get this, take these two Phillips screws out, you have 3 plugs on the back side. When you're putting it all back together, try and feed your wires from here into your hole through your third brake light on top. Somebody's have to get up on top and feed it through. That's the easiest way. That's the way that I had to do it. But everything else was pretty straightforward. It works. Make sure you're lined up properly. Otherwise, obviously, it's not gonna close properly. Always test your. Say if you have a wiper motor, test that before you put it all back together. Test your locks, and then the only way you're going to be able to test to see if it opens is to close it. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, hit me up. I'll be able to answer as best as I can. Other than that, we'll see you next video. Okay guys, I just want to do a real quick recap on the rear hatch replacement on the 2001 Jeep Cherokee XJ. A couple topics I wanted to hit. The hinge bolts that I took off, I used a 1/2-inch socket with an extension. Took a little muscle just to break them free, and then they were pretty straightforward from there. The lift strut mount bolts, I used a 10mm socket, and those are real easy. I do have some parts for sale from the old hatch and some hardware. Those items include the third brake light, the wiring harness for the rear hatch, one lift strut. I'm not sure what condition the lift strut's in, but it looks brand new. I do have the ashtray but no cover because I needed the cover for mine, but I do have the ashtray container, and the rear hatch, the actual metal skin door, the trim, the handle on it. It does have rust on it, but for some of you guys that know how to do body work, if that's something you need, I'll include my email in the description. If you're interested, get a hold of me, negotiate a price. Other than that, thanks for watching. Have a good day.